like, they're saying, well, this one is too easy.
Hero mode's a pretty good way to play this game.
And like, I mean, I do admit that like Jak 2 might have better cutscenes overall. Better, you know, but like, this one was just better, like better gameplay, it was a lot of fun, and like, Jak 2 was better. But yeah.
I think if this one had been harder, it would have been nice. And if Kira hadn't been voiced by Tara Strong, he did not do a good job in this one.
Well, I think it was a different direction. I mean, they did make Kira look different too, so it's kind of a whatever they were going for. Maybe people thought that she sounded still too young or something in the, you know, so they were like, get someone who sounds older.
Now,
Tara Strong liked my comment on her video about a chameleon. So I mean, I'm basically saying this. Me and her are basically.
so I'm thinking. That's a bad idea. Oh no. We've already done Crash Bandicoot games. We're doing Jak and Daxter. At some point later this year, we should do Uncharted. I'll need to play through those again because it's been a long time.
I've got the PS4 versions of the trilogy and the PS5 version of the other games. And unpacked. I've only ever played Uncharted 4 once.
I haven't played it. I need to start going back through the series. I've got this kitty cat right here. It's too bad that the new Naughty Dog game's gonna suck. Big old, well, actually, no, it won't say big old balls. It's probably a space up here. I guess it'll suck. Big old, I can't say it. No. I like how that gun is just like, if you get past me, I just stop.
What do you think, Sylvester?
I would like to continue here. One of these sides has... Okay, it's not a good way to build speed.
So, you gonna see the Ninja Turtles?
Huh? But you were going to tell me there's a new Ninja Turtle movie coming out or something like that.
The latest one came out.
There's like that really bad one that Seth Rogen was behind.
That's the latest movie.
He's so cringe.
Oh,
Parents or kids would ruin my life because I want to smoke a bunch of weed.
That's basically Seth Rogen.
Kids are just so bad. Never mind that I wouldn't be here if my parents hadn't had me.
Yeah.
Antinatalism is so cringe.
Yeah.
It's different. Of course, there's a difference between antinatalism and you just don't want kids. It's different. It's the ones that like kind of pride themselves on. They're like, a child would ruin my life. And that's cringe. It's just like, I just simply don't want them, or I would not be a good parent. Okay.
You did that on purpose, right?
Oh, yeah, one of the few times he actually speaks, I couldn't hear him.
Well, the audience can hear him.
By the way, did you listen to the sound mix in the previous episode? The game volume was way too loud.
What?
Did you listen to the audio balance and the other?
Well, I got it turned down.
That'd be good. Also, because the game volume was really high last
That's why I was talking about like I need to turn down the volume. Yeah, I mean like here's the thing, folks. We have two mics. We just gotta have we don't have one of those things to block off the other one because otherwise you're gonna continue to hear the echo.
No, it wasn't that the TV was too loud. The audio
No.
from the game in OBS was too high.
You gotta let me finish. I'm not gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna explain. When you explain to me, say what you
Are you catcalling girls again? Nope, girls are scary. I love that video.
So,
Girls are scary. It's just so fun. And then once he like catcalls like a truck or something.
wait, which video was it?
It's just a little short video I remember seeing.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's got that one girl, you know, who wants to, "Are you catcalling girls again?" And then just like, I think he says girls are scary. And then he sees a nice truck and he's like,
Yeah. What about on Family Guy? I was like, I go back to my job as a construction worker. I never got their cat. Alright, baby, look hot. I said, you suck.
I use that "you suck" sometimes, just because it's so. It's just so funny.
Worth it, Jeremy. Lester, can you not make up your mind if you want to be in this room or not? Just back in. So yeah, in case you all are wondering, be sure to blame Andrew
Jack,
for
this is Ashlyn. I'm
us
glad
not
you're back
having
in the
enough
fight. You're behind enemy lines now, so watch yourself. I need you to
was
take
out of
out a cache
town
of Dark
last
Eco near the
weekend.
Southport border. We have reports that the metalheads are using it to create terrible Dark Eco weapons to infect the city. We've got to stop that at all costs. Good luck, soldier.
Whenever you get pull up on it.
Yeah, what about this time with Soul Calibur 2, where like each version has their own exclusive character, depending on the console?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it from him now.
It's like you had Soul Calibur. It's like Soul Calibur 2 had Link. Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur. Yeah. You got hit by Nickelodeon slime.
Can you turn off the main light? There's a huge glare on the TV.
Oh. But like, so you had Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube, which had Link. Soul Calibur 2 on PS2, which had Heihachi. And then Soul Calibur 2 on Xbox, they didn't really have enough mascots, so they just went with Spawn.
I feel like they should have had Master Chief.
Yeah, I feel like everyone. Well, I guess maybe they didn't know it was as popular at the time, or if it was gonna be. Or maybe they were already developing it and they didn't really, you know. But
Or maybe there's some kind of agreement where Master Chief could only show up in Halo.
Well, yeah. The Soul Calibur series is basically Tekken in the past. I think that's actually when it takes place, is like before Tekken. Because you got Yoshimitsu as an ancestor to Yoshimitsu. Ancestor.
My ancestors were palm stuff.
And which, right now, the original Soul Calibur is still only exclusive to Dreamcast, physically at least.
Was it even any good?
It was fine. It actually wasn't that bad. You know, that's actually a game I've got on my, the Dreamcast version on my, emulator.
Not that different from the scum between my toes.
Which I'm trying to, still trying to figure out how to get Sonic Adventure 2 working on that thing. It does work. I saw a video that showed it does work on that thing. That I had an emulation machine that had the RG XXXXXX. But And but anyway, I used to have it. I actually used to have the actual game on Dreamcast whenever I had a Dreamcast. That was like a game that me and Corey played on here years ago.
This area used to be full of ponds, though.
And now it's full of.
Now it's full of metalheads.
So, but anyway, it's also been kind of interesting. See, Soul Calibur 1, the original Soul Calibur was playable, or was available on Xbox 360, you know, Xbox Live Arcade, but they delisted it at some point.
Just like Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
Turtles in Time. Getting into that dark power, Jack. Look at that freaking back there in the background. That metalhead running around.
Running around speed of sound.
Running around at the speed of sound.
But yeah, like,
Jack, my boy,
but then you have to go back in
While
there.
you're near
and
the
then-
entrance to South Haven Forest,
Oh, yeah,
could
right
you
back
please
in.
go check out
Yeah.
reports of a dark eco infestation there? It's
Backtracking.
Before I go back through, though, I want to look at this.
It's like backtracking. I hate that. By the way, I love Metroid.
Ooh. Let's see. Turbo. Jet board in the desert, but like, I need unlimited boosting.
Boosting.
someone is still experimenting with.
But what's the square eclipse cannon doing back there, up in the sky?
Dark eco. If you find infected plants, you must destroy them before they spread. There are some ancient
This area
precursor
used to
pillars
have,
in the forest that may have a
from
link to the
gas
catacombs.
Yeah.
But if
So,
the
like,
metalheads overrun the place, we'll
the
never know
original
for
Soul
sure.
Calibur,
Make
and
me
then
proud.
Soul Calibur 2 was also digitally on.
Jack, you can kill
360
those
and
plants with your
PS3.
jet board. Just
This area
scoop up green
completely
eco energy
changed.
and then lay it down over the plants.
But anyway, so yeah, so like, but like, it's funny how the exclusivity of Soul Calibur has worked. Like, you had let's see, the first one was okay. Technically, the first game was Soul Blade, and that was on the PS1. Or Soul Edge. It was one of those, Soul Blade or Soul Edge. Well, you had that on exclusive to PS1. Then you had Soul Calibur exclusive to Dreamcast, you know, outside of arcades. Then you have Soul Calibur 2, which came out on PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Then you have Soul Calibur 3, which is still exclusive to PS2. Then you have Soul Calibur, and then from Soul Calibur 4 onward, it was like, you know, it was multi-platform, just not on Nintendo. Well, of course, then again, the Wii has Soul Calibur Legends.
I was gonna say, the Wii couldn't handle Soul Calibur 4. It was darn good looking for the day.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a really good looking game for its time.
yeah, and it's up, but yeah, the Soul Calibur started with Soul Calibur 4 on multi-platform, just on Wii, or just on Nintendo systems.
I forgot about Soul Calibur Legend. This one that Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia was in. Yeah, I don't think I ever owned it, but I think I rented it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never played it, but I keep getting discouraged to play it. By that I mean like I keep getting told it's not that good.
It wasn't.
Was it like an adventure game, or was it like
I guess it'd be a little closer to like Onimusha, like, in that it's not an arena fighter. I'll tell you that.
okay?
It is definitely not an arena fighter game.
Well, I mean, Soul Calibur usually is.
Oh, it's not arena. It's
It's not that kind of fighting.
It's not arena. Whatever kind of fighting game you call it. It is not.
Smash Bros. Like this either.
No. Again, it's a little closer to Onimusha.
I don't know exactly
Just look it up sometime.
what it plays. Well, anyway, but yeah, and then I mean there was Soul Calibur Rogue and Destiny on PSP, but like in terms of like mainline games, like you had like for the first 3 games, they were kind of weird about how they were releasing them. Yeah, well, and of course you got the guest fighters I talked about earlier. I don't think the first game had any guest fighters, but as far as I can remember.
Who does SoCal really come out?
It's oh man, I know. But like it was the same people. It was some. I guess it was Namco originally. Because they also, like I said, it was basically like takes place before Tekken, so.
Namco.
Namco. But it's like the second game had a few guest stars across different systems. Then you had 3 that had. Who was 3 had again? That was a guest star.
Lord, I don't remember.
Well, anyway.
I just remember 3 having the ridiculous legendary weapons.
Oh yeah.
And the sword that like was just a handle, but when you would go to attack, a blade would shoot out really long.
Oh yeah.
And like a staff that was just like a stick, and then when you went to go hit, all of a sudden the staff was like 3 times as long, and then basically like a big yellow energy blade or energy like staff coming out of either side.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so you have that, and then you have 4, which if you bought it on 360, you had Yoda with I think Vader as a DLC character.
Yeah.
And then the other way around with PS3 version, which was Vader unlocked right away, but you had to buy Yoda. I think that's how it was. I could be wrong, but like I think both versions also came with Starkiller as a unlockable character. Because that was just Force Unleashed came out the same year. So that was pretty cool. Of course, that was before Disney had it, so like while Star Wars was protected, obviously, it was, they were a little more willing to. Yeah. Well, anyway.
I wonder how big the modding community was for the Xbox 360. I might be coming into the acquisition of an old 360 here soon. So I thought about modding it since I can't really go to the shop and re-download stuff.
I mean, depending on how easy it is, I guess.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what's available.
Yeah. I think you can still, technically, you might still be able to like download updates and stuff, maybe. I can't remember.
I'd be curious to see.
But anyway, so, well, yeah, we also have, but in Soul Calibur 5, that came with Ezio.
Great work, Jack. Those precursor pillars are some of the oldest artifacts we've ever found. God wrote that there were some ancient ruins to the west that were activated by 5 special artifacts and revealed wondrous truths. I'll see what I can find out.
Soul Calibur.
Oh, I thought I already walked up to it.
Soul Calibur. I did it in a cool way. Man, we sure needed that cutscene there. The cutscene's already over, Andrew.
Wait, that was... Sorry, I was trying to read a text.
That was it. But Soul Calibur 6 has Geralt, or whatever, however you say his name, from Witcher, and 2B from Nier Automata.
You know, I enjoyed the
located 4
Nier
critical
Automata
power
the
charges
first time I
destroyed
played
could
through
drop
it.
some of their shields.
But like I lost
Our
interest when
advantage
through the
was
second
chance to
story,
blow
and
the
now I
charges.
just don't even
If
care about the
you
game.
get each one and protect it while he's laying the charges. You remember Chase? He's waiting in a vehicle outside.
Stellar Blade is kind of like what Nier should have been. Stellar Blade has more likable characters and is more hopeful.
It doesn't have a character with a really long butthole, apparently. Or what was that thing?
Huh?
What was that thing that was like...
Oh wait, where's the dude? Oh, I can just leave him! That's awesome.
Oh.
Fine, you know what I'm gonna do? How has it not died yet? Wow.
That's a powerful vehicle.
I guess it can't. At least not while I'm not. It can't
like,
die
he's
while
fine.
I'm not driving it.
He's fine too.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah. Stellar Blade. I need to go back and play the Stellar Blade DLC they had with Nier Automata, but there's just a lot more optimism, in Nier or in Stellar Blade.
Oh yeah.
And so I like that in a story. I'm down for like some cosmic horror, or there's no cosmic horror. I'm down for cosmic horror and dystopian futures, but I want dystopian futures with a little bit of hope at the end. That's what I like.
Oh.
Although again, cosmic horror is really cool.
I forgot to say, Kratos is in Soul Calibur Broken Destiny.
Whoa!
That game is available to download. That's one of those PSP games that's available to download on PS5 and PS4.
As like a game
I'll
you
set
can...
the
Oh,
charges.
really?
You
Yeah.
want my
That's good.
It's fine.
You can say it's a video game.
It's a game. But,
Yeah, if
I find it, you know what's funny is that I actually had, it's funny how I had a moment where, like, whenever I looked up and saw that I could purchase Tekken 6, and I was like, oh, cool, on PS5, did not come to my mind until after I already purchased it. I was like, wait a minute, is this the PSP version? Yeah, yep, it is. Which isn't really a problem, but I thought it was kind of interesting if they like re-released Tekken 6 without announcing that they were having some kind of remaster, because that's what I thought it was going to be, like an unannounced remaster. Where I thought, hey, this is PS3 game.
While I blow this joint.
Oh, this is the PSP.
So Tekken 6 was not a PS4 game?
No.
Not Tekken, sorry, I was thinking Soul Calibur.
No Calibur 6.
Really bad at fighting games.
Fly, man. We ain't
And
getting
if you don't know the controls, you can press the button, the attack buttons until you figure something out.
That's wrong.